Hey viewers, Redneck Brian here. There's going to be some changes done to this tractor very, very soon. We are starting to get cooler weather now, so I'd like to get this thing painted before the winter. I have picked up the paint. I have 4 cans of primer, I have 4 cans of orange, and I have 4 cans of black. The wheels on this one are in really, really good shape, like the rims. So they're not going to need much work, just a quick coat of primer on them and probably just paint them. Similar to those ones over there I didn't prime, so anyways, that's what the change of plans is on this, or the plans coming up for this. The seat, I like this seat, but I don't like the rip. That's that major rip right there, and there's a small tear right here. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, small little mess up right there. The whole thing is getting stripped, all the decals. I still need to contact Bill's T-Max and find out for a decal for on here. I'm also still debating on covering up the vent in the hood or not, or figure out some other spot to put a decal. So I want to do the Rebel flag decal on here. My numbers for the General Lee are most likely going to go right here on either side. So I don't think I got enough room up front, or I might even have him make up a couple small Rebel flags right there. Because that's just the problem with this one. Where do I put everything? It's a good design. Like for the dashboard, that's a good spot to put the stereo, speakers, everything like that. But for decorations, with the big vent in the hood, to ventilate this big engine, I don't know yet. So most likely I'll start again with the front end, or I'll strip the entire thing. I'm not stripping it completely down. I am most likely going to be pulling out the engine. The gas tank has to come out. I will strip the whole thing down, but I'm not going to go to the same extremes like I did with the Craftsman over there. Dash will come out. The doghouse panels most likely will stay on. The fenders will come off. These the foot rails will most likely stay. The front end, I don't know yet. The rear end will stay in, because on these ones there's springs in there. It's a lot of stuff you don't necessarily want to mess with, and they have to go back on absolutely perfectly. Obviously the panel in the middle will come out, and with the engine out, I will be able to paint the entire engine compartment. And also I still got to figure out the oil pressure line on this. That's the last little bit of fabrication that still needs to be done on this. All the other fabbing is done, other than the oil pressure line. That still needs to be done. Either gotta find a T-fitting, or a tiny elbow fitting that will fit into the bottom of the oil filter, or I have to drill or cut a small hole in the frame. So either or, it will work out. So my plans are for to paint. The whole front end will be the orange, and the fenders, then the rear pan here, will be orange as well. Everything else is black. So in the middle is all black. I might repaint the dash just to get rid of this here, and this here will be coming out. I'll have a hole there, but it won't be a huge deal. I'll figure out something to plug it up. I'll even stick something in behind it and get some resin of some sort and just fill that in, sand it, and it's good to go. So I gotta do a little bit of cleanup where the stereo's going. It's ready to go in. There's a hole on the other side that I gotta figure out something to do with, where the lift arm was. I gotta figure out what to do with that. So basically, I also gotta contact Bill's T-Max, or I may have these already. The numbers between 1 and 7. I don't know if the numbers he gave me last time went up to 7 or not. I also got to get an F, a letter F, a letter N, and a letter R for on the shifter. Just if I'm not driving it sometime, just so basically you know. Like it's foolproof, but there are people out there who wouldn't know. So that's the plans. And the Hemi Orange should cover on this pretty good. Like I said, I got 4 cans of each, and I am going to I'm going to full Hemi Orange. It's a little bit lighter color than the Chrysler Orange that was on the tractor there. It's actually the original color I was going with in the first place, but then my local Canadian Tire ran out of it, and I got stuck. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing I gotta fab up is the gas pedal still on the right hand side. Gotta get that done. I don't really need to fab it up. I just got to drill the holes in the deck there and bolt it on, and prime it and spray it black again. It's sitting in my my little filing cabinet behind me. So that's pretty much it for that. So basically, I'm going to try to do is everything that will be visible, that you'll be able to visibly see on here, will be repainted. So like inside the doghouse, I'm not really going to worry about that too much, because there's really no need to worry about it, because you're not going to see it. So, but the top of the doghouse will be done. So that's why I'll take the dash out and I'll clean all this up, all here up really, really nice. Prime it, paint it, and then that's pretty much it for that. So basically, I don't want to hang the frame from that chain like I did the other one. So I may actually, I'm debating here. I'm thinking as I'm talking. So I may end up taking the doghouse out, but most likely not. I can probably paint it in place like I did when I repainted that one over there black. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted, some people were asking about this when I'm starting to paint it soon. I've just been really, really busy the last little while, dealing with a lot, so I haven't been able to get on it. Also, my wire wheel is still broken. I gotta fix it. I know what's wrong with it. It's a loose connection inside the handle, so it's an easy fix. Same fix I had to do on it when I first bought it, or when I first found it. So that's pretty much it. So I will talk to everyone later, and bye for now.